Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Skybound Tabletop. Today I'll be highlighting the new alignment guessing party game, Kiss the Goblin. In this game, for 2 to 8 players,
this guy gets every sponsor in the book. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This guy's got a sponsor for everyone. Yo, you got to share the secrets, man. You got to share the secrets.
Then must respond to a prompt card acting out of that alignment, and then everyone else at the table tries to guess what your alignment is. I've had an advanced copy of this game for several months, and I really enjoy it. The game is available now, so head over to the link in my bio to get a copy for yourself. All right, let's get things started with our roll for bread.
There's gotta be more. There has to be.
5 freezer ends. My pull from the freezer today is a couple slices of rye bread.
I'm a big
Next
rye
up,
guy.
let's roll for main.
I'll have it.
4 fried egg. Since egg is our only main, I went ahead and fried up 2 eggs. We're gonna get them on our sandwich here. Rye toast is actually my favorite breakfast.
Okay, am I gonna sound weird for this? I'm probably gonna sound weird for this. Yeah, I'm gonna sound weird for this, but I don't care. The best part about fried eggs, other than the middle, is the crunchy bits on the outside. So I would never have them connected because now you just lost all the crunch in the middle. I'd do like one at a time.
Here, rye toast is actually my favorite breakfast toast to eat with eggs. So far, this is going great. But we are only on step 2. A lot can happen. All right, next up, let's roll for cheese. 3 Havarti. Havarti's
pretty
creamy with a little bit of a bright zing, which will be a welcome little hit of flavor since the eggs are pretty mild. Next up, let's roll our roughage. 5 dragon fruit and 8 jardinera. Dragon fruit is the name given to the fruit of several different species of cactus. There are several different varieties, but what we most commonly find in American grocery stores is this white flesh.
Wait, Jared was your guys' DM? Now he's busy. Dude, Jared as a DM must have went f***ing hard.
Version that comes from Southeast Asia. Dragon fruit has the texture of kiwi with similar small edible black seeds, but it has a very subtle sweet flavor. Dipping back into our sweet and spicy jardinera, this will be a great pairing with the cheese and the eggs, and it's definitely the strongest flavor we've had so far.
This is like a mix of pickled stuff.
Next up, let's roll our wild magic. 10 Old Bay. Old Bay is a Baltimore, Maryland staple. Originally created as a seasoning for crab and shrimp, I'm pretty sure they put it on everything. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 10 Pineapple Habanero. Seems we've got a little bit of a sweet and spicy through line to this sandwich, and I'm not complaining about it. This sauce is tasty, pretty spicy. Definitely going to go a little lighter than I went last time I put this on.
I've never had dragon fruit before.
Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up.
I don't know how it is.
Let's go.
Get our toothpicks in to hold it together. And just like that, one whole sandwich becomes 2 halves. Let's take a look at that cross section. All right. This one is so close to a normal sandwich, and then we have such a strange ingredient like dragon fruit. Gotta keep you on your toes. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, not bad. I like the combo of hot sauce and eggs. The dragon fruit's the outlier, but it's not a super strong taste.
Wait, how does dragon fruit taste? What's it like? What is that even like?
At all. It really just makes it mushier than I would like it to be. It's really not bad, but I don't think it's going on the menu anywhere anytime soon. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 6.6. And for a name today, I'm going to go with the Dragon's Egg. Thanks again to Skybound Tabletop for sponsoring this episode. I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you Friday.
I've always thought about trying one, but I've just never done it. Never actually just went through with it.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond. And welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm using these baby blue and purple dice that were gifted to me by a viewer at Gen Con. Thanks. Let's get things kicked off with our roll for bread.
He goes to tons of conventions, but he didn't go to BlizzCon. Feels bad, man. Let's try a bunch of weird fruits would be great content. Whenever I move and get a bigger place, I have a lot of things I'd like to do. Because unfortunately, like, this room right here is my kitchen. It's like not a room, it's like it just basically goes this way. Well, technically, hold up. Technically it goes like that way. It's like a line. So it's like very small. It's not big enough for like a camera setup, you know? Like to touch grass? No, God, no. I'm not crazy.
4 tortilla quesadilla style. In the past, when we've gotten tortilla, we've made a wrap. This time, we're going to do it more like a quesadilla. Put our bottom tortilla straight into the pan, and we're ready to go. All right, let's roll for main. 3 turkey.
Wait, is this thing a tortilla? Yo, I'm probably gonna piss some real people off with this, but like, hot take, I don't really like tortillas that much. I don't think they're that bad, but I'm just like,
and we're ready to go.
if I can choose, I'll probably just take bread over tortilla.
All right, let's roll for Maine. 3, turkey. For being such a common deli lunch meat, I do not roll turkey that often. Not counting those special episodes for Thanksgiving.
I'm not saying it's bad. I didn't say it's bad, chat. I'm just saying if I'm making like a sandwich or something, I don't typically want a tortilla. Like I'm just not into it. And then to take it one step further, when I have tacos, I prefer hard shell tacos over soft shell tacos, right? So like I kind of just skip it. So like when we're talking sandwich, I'd rather do bread. And then when we're talking tacos, I'd rather do hard shell. So I just like skip over it. You know what I mean?
Next up, let's roll cheese. 2, provolone. I do roll provolone pretty often though. And unfortunately today I only have 2 slices of provolone left, and this is kind of a bigger sandwich, so...
That's a big next creator thing in Austin. I'm fixing that. Good. I hope it is in Austin. Then I can go around and try actual good barbecue. You literally won't see me. I'm just going to be like gone the entire time. I'll show up for whatever's required, and then boom, I'm in an Uber, gone instantly.
Well, I'm going to try to
like,
spread
where
it out
flats
the best
go?
I can.
I want to be on a little food tour.
Roughage. 2 4s, double snow peas. Last time I had peas in the pot on the show, I had sugar snap peas. These are snow peas. The actual peas are a lot smaller, and the pods are very thin and crunchy. This is typically the kind of pea pod you'd see in a stir fry. All right, let's add a little chaos.
The whole thing?
Wild
Like you
magic
don't
roll.
take the peas out?
5 licorice coins. These salty
These look like forbidden Oreos.
black
Hi,
licorice
Flats, hope you're
coins
having
are
an awesome day.
I am thinking this of months.
a Dutch candy, I guess you'd say. They are extremely chewy and not very sweet at all. Definitely wild magic.
Okay, maybe another scalding hot take, but licorice sucks. Like if you eat like Twizzlers or black licorice, I severely judge you.
Oh no, it looks like some kind of demonic pizza. All right, last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 17 maple champagne
Like
mustard.
if I went to your house trick-or-treating as a kid and you handed me Twizzlers, I would have literally rather either gotten nothing or a toothbrush.
I guess technically it's Maine maple champagne mustard. Oh, look at that. We finally rolled for Maine.
Wait, this looks
basically
good.
tastes like honey mustard, except, you know, obviously.
Wait, what is this? Maine maple champagne mustard.
I guess technically it's Maine maple champagne mustard. Oh, look at that. We finally rolled for Maine. This basically tastes like honey mustard, except, you know, obviously it's using maple syrup instead of honey, but it doesn't taste very mapley, just kind of sweet. It'd be good on a turkey and provolone sandwich. All right, we're gonna put our lid on here. Then we're gonna do a little bit of time traveling. Get this cooked on both sides.
I thought he was gonna make like a wrap.
And here we are. Let's go ahead and get it cut in half.
Oh, I have a confession to make. So when I was like 15, I've told this story before, but when I was like 15, I got forced to go to Chipotle with my friends. I didn't want to go to Chipotle. They wanted to go to Chipotle. And I was broke. I was broker than broke, right? I didn't have a job. My parents were really, really, really poor. So like I had like a couple bucks on me that like my dad would give me every once in a while, right? And I didn't want to be the only one who didn't get any food. And so, no, I didn't steal anything. I wouldn't be the only one who didn't get any food, so I got a cheese quesadilla. And so, cheese quesadilla was like $3 or $4. And I watched them put the quesadilla on the thing, and they took the smallest amount of, like the smallest pinch of cheese and threw it on there, and then put another piece of bread on it. And I was like, what the f... So then they put it in the panini press, and then they come back, and they're like, Jeff? Who's that guy? Never went and got it. I wasn't paying for the pinch of cheese. I wasn't doing it. I was like, I don't know who that guy is.
And let's take a look at that thin cross-section. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, my main worry is those licorice coins. They're just not easy to bite through. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Well, I didn't get a licorice coin on the first bite, and it's pretty good that way. Gotta do it justice, though. Here it is. I guess I didn't really expect these coins to melt that much, but they kind of did a little bit, which fixes the texture issue. It kind of tastes good. That was definitely way less of a disaster than I was expecting. I'm going to go ahead and give that one a 5.1, and I'm going to call it the Ferryman's Fee. Hope you all have a great weekend.
Wait, he thought that was good? And it got a 5?
I guess I didn't really expect these coins to melt that much, but they kind of did a little bit, which fixes the texture issue. It kind of tastes good.
He's immune.
That was definitely way less of a disaster than I was expecting. I'm going to go ahead and give that one a 5.1, and I'm going to call it the Ferryman's Fee. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday.
All right. A 5, I think, is kind of fair, although I'm not going to lie, the licorice killed it for me. If you handed me something with licorice in it, it's coming back at you.
Good afternoon,
much
D&D,
faster.
TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these spiky purple dice that
Wait, those are cool.
were sent in by a viewer. Thanks.
Although, how do you tell what the numbers are? Is that a 1?
Let's get things started with our roll for bread.
All right.
3.
Yeah, you gotta really hold it up to be able to see.
Bagel. 1 plain bagel, lightly toasted. Not a bad.
Okay. Chat, what's your favorite bagel? Salt? Oh, God, no. Salt is... I've had a salt bagel before. Oh, hell no. If you answered plain bagel, I'm with you. Plain bagel's
Let's start
OP.
for a Monday. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 2 fish sticks. Fish sticks in the morning, fish sticks in the evening, fish sticks at summertime. When fish sticks are on a bagel, you can rethink your life decisions. All right, next up, let's roll for cheese.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
5 Manchego. Manchego is a sheep's milk cheese from Spain. It is firm, dry, and nutty. Not sure how it's going to combine with the fish sticks. They aren't super strong flavor-wise, so maybe it'll be okay. But I guess we'll see. Next up, let's roll our roughage. 4 snow peas and 6 butter lettuce. Snow peas again. They're long and thin, just like the fish sticks. I feel like I'm kind of making a Jenga tower here. And the butter lettuce, it's like iceberg, but
Two things that gives
fancier.
you
Kind of almost like a mix between iceberg and romaine. All right, next up, we got our wild magic roll. 6 kettle corn seasoning. Kettle corn is a sweet and salty popcorn. This
What?
seasoning consists of cane sugar, brown sugar, and salt.
Sounds good, though,
Sweet.
actually. That
And
sounds
last
good.
but not
Wait.
least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 9 Lincolnberry jam. These tart berries hail from Sweden, though they can be found other places, and are typically eaten sweetened.
Hot scalding, maybe hot take. Jelly over jam. Jam is just not as good. I'm sorry. Why get jam where you get pieces of it and you get it's like, ugh, you know, when you could just get a smooth, consistent thing. Why even have the jam? What's the point? What's the difference? Jam has little pieces, right? So you'll have like the little pieces of like strawberry, right? Like you'll get little chunks of strawberry or like the little seeds, you know what I mean? But jelly, it's just a straight up same consistency the whole way through, right?
In a jam like this. They're commonly served alongside proteins like meatballs and sausage. It's an interesting roll. With the sugar we already got, it might not prove to be too out of place, but we'll see. Let's get our sandwich put together here. I know, it looks kind of like a jammy Dodger.
I thought it was the other way around. No, jam has like the preservatives, like the little chunks. Jelly is the straight up like it's consistent. You know what I mean?
Toothpicks in to hold it together. And let's go ahead and cut it in half. Let's take a look at that cross section. All right, I'm going to get ahead of this one. As perfect as the name Swedish fish would
maybe
be
like
for this sandwich,
maybe like
I've
a
already
4?
named one that. Let's taste this one.
Maybe a 5.
Yeah, you know, I'm mostly getting the lingonberry. I wish the fish sticks were crispier. I cooked them a little longer than they even needed to, and they still ended up a little too mushy for a main on this sandwich. All in all, it's not too bad. The manchego and the lingonberry pair well, but it's a little middle of the road. I'm going with 6.3 today, and I'm going to call it 11th lunch. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. Hope you have a great one, and I'll see you next time.
I'm convinced he's just had so many horrendous sandwiches at this point that like when it's not the worst thing on the planet, like we're talking like chocolate syrup combined with hot sauce and pickles and, you know what I mean? Like, in marshmallow. He's just like, yeah, not bad. It's not, could be worse.